Hey yo, brothers, what's good out there? We back again. I thought I wanted to talk about something today. Something very central to everything you do. And it's basically going to determine your fulfillment and your results in whatever you're doing. Is the approach. We're talking about the approach, your motivation, your intention, the energy you put behind your actions. Because this will determine everything. Alright, let me give you an example. So, in business, if you approach business from a mindset and a motivation, I like to call it an intention, the intention of what can I get? What can I get from others? You know, you're basically fucked. You're not fucked, but that's the wrong way to look at it, you know? If you instead approach business from a what can I give intention, see, that's way different. There's no fear, no scarcity, no ego involved in that. And that motivation that's just given, right? Give and you shall receive. Alright, that's the thing. That's the thing, right? Yeah. Because I tried this myself, you know. Tried it the hard way, you know, being rejected like crazy. When you invite someone in, um, you know, you get a fucking no, and then it's like, oh shit, but you find out it's because you came from the wrong intention, right? What can I give? I didn't do that, you know, because I got rejected quite hard myself. Yeah. So that's something. And it's the same thing with people pleasing, like I talked about in the last video, right? It's all about how can I make people like me? How can I impress them? You know, it's all about what can I get instead of what can I give to others. So yeah, when you remove yourself from that, right? When you remove yourself like that, like what can I get instead of, and then instead say what can I give, you also remove the, I said the ego or the fear, right? So I want to approach life. Don't want to force all this shit. And I think that's why selling, for instance, is has been made this thing where there's so much strategy and so much dark psychology and shit. It's like, you know, all of these tactics to make people scarcity and act from fear is because you're coming from a place of fear as well. How can I get them to buy my shit, you know, instead of what can I give to them? So yeah. And yeah, it's a very low conscious way of being, right? Like what can I get from others? Very scarce. Like you don't have enough yourself, right? Like you're scarce on resources. You're trying to hold on to what you got, you know. It's contractive instead of expansive. So yeah. And like the funny thing is, I thought I knew this. Like I thought I internalized this back in the day. But you know, then I get this fucking get slapped into reality, right? Be like, you'd come from the wrong fucking intention. And it even showed in my relationships with all other people, right? It just became like there was no what the fuck do you say, mutual exchange. Like, it was not uplifting, basically, right? Because when you're focused on only taking, right, like what's in it for me, how, what can I get out of this, you're only taking, right, and there's no giving, there's no expanding others. It's very contractive, as said. So yeah, and I thought I internalized it, right, but it takes a fucking while. It's like shit. You might think you understand it, right? You understand it conceptually, but it takes a fucking while to actually internalize. Like, I'm in the process of it right now. I don't even think I've done it entirely yet, because like my relationships with others up until now has been, it's been good, right? It's been alright, but it hasn't been the most intentional, and uplifting and empowering. So yeah, if you feel like um, you're not getting what you want out of your relationships, out of business, whatever it is, right? Then maybe you need to shift your paradigm, and ask what you can give instead of what you can get. But if you're not getting what you truly want, ask why that's not happening. What's happening? What is the wrong intention there? Because if you have the right intention, you'll get what you fucking want. So yeah. And as said, I'm not fucking perfect in this shit. Like, I'm just learning it myself right now, going through it. Setting um, intentional intentions for relationships. So yeah, I wanted to share that with you all. So I hope you find it interesting, and yeah, peace out.